Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And welcome again in the forest. I cheat actually in the forest because, this forest is endless. It's great. It's enormous. I still don't know today where the borders are of this forest. But actually, in the beginning, when I came to live here, I came to rely on these plaques that you can see here, these signs that you can see, and it's filled with it. It's filled everything in the forest, everywhere in the forest. There are signs with numbers on it. So here you can actually do a walk, make a walk of a few kilometers, and so everywhere there is everywhere such a plaque. So then you can actually decide and to know what you are going to do, what decide what kind of a walk that you want to do. And because of these things, I came to know everything in the forest, everything in this region, of course. So I've been everywhere, and so I came to understand that this is a very, very beautiful and big forest, and so that where legends still live, where I came to discover and feel the spirits, amount of spirits in this forest, and it's very, very beautiful how much energy there is in, and especially in this time of year when it's almost winter. Actually, it is winter, and so everything comes to sleep. But I want to speak about something different, about the dragon and the dragon spirituality, and yeah, I believe in dragons. I 100% believe in dragons. You have to know this. There was a dragon before me, and I came from atheism to a draconic follower or a dragon witch in one day, just one day, because seeing is believing, and what I felt was seeing. I saw it, and I saw the dragon, and that is why I believe in dragons 100%. Um, but I don't only believe in dragons, and I also believe in dragon gods. And dragon gods is nature itself. Nature itself divided into every element. What they know about dragons still today is the fact that the dragon is one with the elements. Every elemental dragon is, they are bound to an element, and one of these elements is the most popular one is fire, of course. But it's not only fire; it's all of them. And what you also need to know, my brothers and sisters, it seemed that I, in my videos, came to talk a lot about Leviathan and that he seemed to be the most powerful dragon god of all. Well, actually, it's not like that. Of course, Leviathan is a very strong, immense strong dragon god, but so are the others as well, just as well. It's just divided into the elements they rule over. And so, for example, Tiamat, my dragon goddess, rules over the earth together alongside with the male counterpart, which is Pangu. And Pangu and Tiamat rule over the earth. And here, Leviathan has nothing to say. It's the earth. They are the rulers of it. So, as well as everything that, of course, is in earth, is bound to the earth, we as well. The fact that Leviathan could interfere in my path was because it was spiritual, and he rules over the place between spaces, also in his void. So he can do something over there. That is why he could interfere. That is why he could come to me, because I was practicing astral projection. In that case, Tiamat has no longer a grip on you 100%. Then Leviathan can come as well. Then you actually invite Leviathan to come to you if you are doing astral projection. And you don't invite him, of course, but he knows that you are there, and over there he can control you. He can not control you, but he can visit you. He can come to you, and he can reshape your path. He can do that if he wants to. And Tiamat can say, no, I don't want that, or Pangu, or Quetzalcoatl, or Fafnir. The dragon gods, they are not working together. Actually, don't want to work together, but here on this earth they have to. And here on this earth it's all about the elemental dragons, and so are the dragons by your side. They also are bound to one of these elements. Of course, all of the four elements are inside of us, and as well as in the dragons. But there is one that rules. There is one that is greater and more powerful than the other. And that is something that you can decide and feel for yourself. What kind of element is the strongest one within and around you? What kind of element is the strongest one that you can feel aside you? Because there is a dragon by your side that is also bound to one element that he has more control over. So it can be earth, air, water, or fire. But the dragon gods has no power over the other. It cannot be. They just control the elements that they are. They are the embodiments of the elements. And so, for example, Leviathan has nothing to say over the air. Nothing. That is the place of Quetzalcoatl. That is the place of the in Mexico worship dragon of the air inside of our lungs. Leviathan only has something to say in the void and in the spiritual, but also over the waters, by the way. But for the air in our lungs and the air everywhere, is another dragon god. And this could be the dragon god that has awakened you. But Leviathan, he's like this. He's just like this. If you are an interesting person, then he might visit you. Then he can come to you. It's just what he can do, and he will use it if he wants to come to you. He will do that. And even though your dragon god might disagree with Leviathan's plan, it's in the end he has the last word, because you are in a spiritual realm. So in this spiritual realm that you are, in the dragon's realms, or in this spirituality of the dragon, if sometimes you will astral project, and sometimes it will happen that you will actually kneel down, that is what I do, for the dragon, and you might go outside of your body. If this is the case, then Leviathan can do something, and he can let himself know. It's not because he's bad at heart, he just wants something to change for the greater good, for what he thinks is the greater good. And of course, he is, all of the dragon gods are the primal force of nature, the primal force of the universe. And so, yeah, it's actually far beyond our minds. And that is something we need to learn from the dragon gods, one of them, not all of them. And that is sometimes what Leviathan does. He tests us, and sometimes outside the will of the dragon god that has awakened us. And so that, yeah, unless you are a child of Leviathan himself, if this is the case, my brothers and sisters, then Leviathan himself will teach you the ways of the universe and teach you the ways of the void. And those people, I came to know a lot of brothers and sisters on the dragon's path that are awakened by Leviathan himself, and those people show authority. Those people, the characteristics of these people, the brothers and sisters of Leviathan, are these people that hurt. Yeah, they feel the pain the most. I sometimes feel so bad, as myself. I can feel a lot of pain when I see through this in this world with dragon eyes. I already feel the pain, so I can also feel the pain of Leviathan's children once they see through the eyes of the dragon into this world. And sometimes I can feel this pain from them. It's like they need to know everything the hard way. And Leviathan's children, but they will eventually come there to a place of, yeah, that Leviathan wants them to go. They are the strongest dragons. They are the strongest eyes, the dragon eyes. And the angels or the dragons that is beside them will, they are all about authority, about mastering, about knowing, and you will know about everything. Leviathan is the ultimate chaos dragon. But yeah, of course, they can say this over Tiamat as well. But Tiamat, I can feel her very much, but she is also love and caring. Um, Leviathan is most of the time a strict teacher, and they will know. And sometimes it can lead us into depression, what Leviathan teaches us. It's just a lot to know about everything. which are human minds to handle. Leviathan knows this, but he will continue. That is how he is. He's primal, he's ancient. When everything started, he was there, even before the other dragon gods. But they, like I say, whoever your dragon god is, the other dragon god has no authority over the other, unless they can involve themselves in it. So, and that is what Leviathan can do. That is the most advantage that he has over the other dragon gods. He can do this in the spiritual realms. He controls that. And that is just it, why he can come whenever he wants, if you are astral projecting or just even praying to the dragon. But if I can advise something, don't pray for the dragon. Just talk to them. Talk. Don't pray. They are not above you. They are just aside you. Even the dragon gods. It's the meaning that we work together as one. That we don't have ranks in how high the dragon is. You know, there is no high dragon. There is only the dragon eye, and that is you, your dragon, and your dragon god working together as one. Leviathan, Tiamat, Pangu. It doesn't matter. Of course, it matters. You have to know who your dragon god is or your dragon guardian. But in the end, my brothers and sisters, it's your path and your path alone. And you need to discover everything. And, maybe one day Leviathan will come to you, and you cannot be prepared for that. But I hope that your dragon god, whoever your dragon god is, loves you very much and teach you the ways of the dragon. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.